अस्सलाम वालेकुम। हाउ आर यू? कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? उम्मीद है कि आप सब लोग अल्लाह ताला के करम से ठीक होंगे। आज हम एक और वीडियो के साथ इकट्ठे हुए हैं एंड आवर टुडे टॉपिक इज़ मेजर राइटर्स ऑफ एंग्लो सैक्सन पीरियड और ओल्ड इंग्लिश पीरियड। What is our topic? Our topic is major writers of Anglo-Saxon or Old English period. First of all, we have to know our first English writer is Caedmon. Our first English writer is Caedmon, 610 AD to 680 AD. He is first known religious poet of England. First writer is a poet and first known religious poet of England. He is known as the father of English song, as he is poetry writer, as he is a poet, so he is known as the father of English song. And the third point is he was an unlearned cowherd. He was an unlearned, not educated cowherd. Cowherd चरवाहा। वो क्या था? एक अनलर्नड, एक बगैर पढ़ा लिखा, एक अनएजुकेटेड बंदा था जो कि गाय चुराने वाला था। And he sings songs while he is doing his work as he is a cowherd. His life story is vividly described in Bede's book. His life story, Caedmon life story, totally vividly describes in Bede's Ecclesiastical History of English People. Bede, in his book Ecclesiastical History of English People, describes Caedmon. Who is Caedmon? First known religious poet of England, known as the father of English song. He is an unlearned cowherd. He sings songs while he is doing his work as his cowherd. His life story is vividly described in Bede's book Ecclesiastical History of English Poet. His work, Caedmon works. Caedmon का मेन वर्क कौन सा है? His main work is Caedmon hymn. Hymn mean a song, a poetry, or a type of poetry which is called as religious song, religious poetry. So Caedmon hymn is basically a religious poetry. So because of this religious songs, he is known as the religious poet of England. And our main second writer is Variable Bede. Second writer is Variable Bede, 673 to 735 AD. He is monk. He is called as monk and historian of his time. Monk being a religious man, religious person. Okay. Variable Bede is basically a religious man. So he is known as a monk and he is a historian in the history of English literature. Second part is known as first scholar in English literature. Bede is known as the first scholar in the history of English literature, as he is the second writer of English history. First is unlearned cowherd, and absolutely second one is the Bede, who is known as the first scholar in English literature, father of English learning. He is known as father of English learning. His work are 40 plus in numbers, written in Latin. एडम बेटे के टोटल 40 प्लस वर्क्स हैं, 40 प्लस काम हैं जो उसने लिखे हैं. किस में लिखे हैं? लैटिन में. ही इज़ बेसिकली रिटन इन लैटिन. इम्पोर्टेंट वर्क्स, एडम बेटे के इम्पोर्टेंट वर्क्स कौन से हैं? एग्लास्टिकल हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंग्लिश पीपल 730 AD में उसने लिखा है. एग्लास्टिकल हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंग्लिश पीपल. This is the same book in which he vividly describes the life of our first English letter Caedmon, and the second work and main historical work of Old English period. Ecclesiastical history of English people, written by Bede, is main historical work of English literature. Basically, this book is on the base of history of English literature, as Caedmon history is described in this book. It describes Caedmon life story. This book, Ecclesiastical History of English People, describes Caedmon life story. So today we learnt about two writers of English history, two first writers. Inshallah, we meet again with another video and learn about the other main writers of the English poetry. Other main writers mean Old English period or Anglo Saxon writers, Anglo Saxon period writers. Okay. So guys, if you like our video, please subscribe my channel and also like and share with others. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Take care of yourselves.